woke up by myself somehow at like 5:30. Now my plan is to take a shower and then get ready by 6:30 and then just try my best to do about like an hour and a half of revision. So right now I'm just gonna focus on the things that I think I need a bit more revision of. Basically we have like an hour and 30 minutes to do a lot of revision, and I'm gonna pull this off, and inshallah if everything goes well I'm gonna do amazing in this exam. It's about 7:45. I'm gonna take a little bit of rest for like 15 minutes and then I'm gonna go to school. My exam starts at 9. I'm a little stressed. Like I'd have like a couple formulas which I don't fully have in my head, so I'm gonna try to stuff them inside my head once I get in the car. But right now I just want to kind of calm my brain, just just lay down for a bit and make sure that everything, this is gonna break my neck, make sure everything's like fine, just trying to calm myself down because I'm really stressed with this exam because like the thing is, yes, I've worked quite hard for it, but I'm just stressed I'm gonna go in and then I'm gonna forget shit and then I'm gonna just cry because I'm like, I don't know the formula. Oh no, I'm scared. Okay, I'm laughing I'm smiling right now, but that's just me trying to be not scared. Okay, so I'm heading to school. I am kind of tired, but we're gonna give this exam and hopefully. So basically, I've came back from giving that exam, and as you can see, I'm smiling. That means it's good news. Yeah. I think the exam went really well for me. I think I could possibly get 100 out of 100, which would be really impressive, but there is a chance that I can. I just want to get anything above 85 and I'll be happy, but if I get 100, I'll be on top of the world. Tomorrow we have ICT exam. How I'm studying for it is, as you guys have seen, by doing those cards, or not those cards, those questions constantly. Until I get them. Basically, I have a chapter which I'm fully finished with, and then the second chapter I think I have a 77%, and then the third one I have like a 65% or something like that. Whatever it is, I know I can pull it off, and I can then do amazing in tomorrow's exam as well, hopefully. I'm glad I don't need to do maths anymore, man. It's relieving. I've been studying for the past 2 hours. I've been doing interleaving. I've been basically interleaving between ICT chapters and history. I've done one session of this lazy man's flashcards, as I like to call them. I already know 56% of the whole chapter, which is incredible. But I'm also not surprised. This method is really efficient, and I'm thinking I'm gonna make a whole video on this because I want everybody to use this because it's so good, and I want to say it's arguably better than flashcards. So my 30-minute break is over. I'm gonna go back to doing ICT. Like currently I have fairly good progress on the ICT chapters. Like there's only like a couple questions, for example. Currently one of the chapters is fully done, and then the other two is about 80%. So if I wanted to, I could give my exam with the current information I have right now, and I think I would do fairly decent. But me being me, I'm gonna try to get like 100% of this. I'm a bit tired. That's why I hate taking long breaks personally, but yeah, whatever. I'm gonna get to work. I'm gonna do like another 2-hour session, and then at 7 I should be done. So we are 95% done with this chapter, and I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I am exhausted. I don't know if I'm actually tired or am I making excuses because I just took a break. Okay, so I've been watching YouTube for like around 10 minutes and I feel better. I don't feel more tired. I mean, like the first 3-minute video was like, okay, you have energy. So now we're gonna do some history. Okay, so today I've woken up quite late. I've clicked the snooze button literally like 10 times. I'm just gonna revise a little bit in the car, and then in school you can't really revise. I'm just gonna say it's basically impossible. During half year leaves or finals, you go into school and then everyone's just screaming and being like, oh, what's the question to this? What's the answer of this? What's the thing? And it's annoying. Okay, you can't study. Respectfully, it's really annoying and you can't study. That's why I always study beforehand, or I go to school a little late, because if I go to school early, I have 0 advantages. So I just go to school maybe 20 minutes before the exam. I would say I did fairly well in the exam. all honesty, I think I did really well. Like, I opened the paper and then I was kind of scared or intimidated by the questions, because the first page was fill in the blanks, which I couldn't do really well. Like, the questions were more practical than what I learned, which I guess made me use my brain a little. I still finished the exam fairly early. It was an hour and 15-minute exam. I think I finished it in around 45 minutes. Somehow I procrastinated during a test. My teacher just left. I'm gonna just take this time to reflect real quick, because I don't know, I just had like a spark of realization. The last half release, it was mad stressful, and I would want to say it was probably one of the most stressful times of my life. And what I would do is basically go to her for like 8 hours, for 8 hours straight, and just study. And if you know anything about how long you should study, 8 hours straight is the most retarded idea possible. Even for the people who have the highest of fucking retentions, and they can't last fucking 8 hours, okay? Unless they truly love fucking every bit of work they're doing. And trust me, I didn't. I hated everything more than ever that time. I was going through some of my own problems, which I couldn't like shift to like the end of exam, which was stressful. It was a lot of tears, a lot of pain, and yeah, like I was so busy with all of that, I didn't even record any of it. I remember recording a bunch of unfiltered episodes, basically the series of me talking unfiltered. I think I recorded like 8 episodes, but then I realized some of those are just so fucking raw that I can't post it, because I don't feel comfortable giving that raw emotion on videos. Like, because currently, look, you can see my raw struggles currently, but there's always kind of like a filter, because I'm not comfortable showing exactly how, because to me, I'm just not comfortable with sharing some things, and for those things I don't try to share them, and I don't try to speak of them, even I'm speaking of them right now. Like, I don't even know if this clip has made it into the vlog. If it has, congrats. Kind of like the reason I stopped doing the unfiltered episodes is, one, I thought like no one really gave a shit about those kind of videos. I want to say it's like partly true, but then those were kind of like journals for myself. Like the thing is, I'm starting to like journal more things, by not in this literal sense write out my days and whatnot. But I've been trying to, like, I've been doing voice journals, I've been doing video journals. Like, trust me, I have had my fair bit of journals. I once had, I think, around a 7-month streak on one day, but I just stopped because it felt like a chore and not like something cool that I was just doing every day. And I was like, some days I'll look back. Like, I look back on some of them, and I remember I was journaling while I was having the stressful, I would say the most stressful fucking month of my life, that I can remember at least. And yeah, I'm gonna say it's fun to look back on, but to be honest, it's not. It's just kind of heartbreaking seeing me like try so hard but fucking not understanding that it doesn't. And like right now, look, I don't want to get too cocky. 2 exams have went past. The first one, I want to say it went fucking amazing, and I'm really hoping I can do really good in that, because I don't know, it's not because of someone else, it's because I want to prove to myself I'm good at everything or I'm good at things that I care about, and I cared about maths a lot, ICT, I also think I did fairly well, and I don't know, I've been trying to keep myself calm. I haven't been doing too much of cramming, but obviously there's going to be a decent amount of cramming in the next couple of days, especially like tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to be a really rush day, because tomorrow we're going to be doing mostly Bangla, and Bangla is stressful as fuck, and I forget to record. Kind of went on a rant, but I don't know. This year, this exam it feels different, and I'm happy that I'm improving on this. Yeah, but one thing is definitely for sure. Do I think my mental state is better than I was for the last midterm? I genuinely don't know, because look, yes, I can vouch fully that last midterm, I've said this again, it was the most fucking stressful month of my life that I can remember, and I fucking hated it. Which, look, yes, actually, to be honest, that month was fucking so horrible that I can't even compare to this. I feel mentally better than I was back in last November during my midterms. If there's one thing I've learned from school, is to learn from your mistakes. And even though you're not going to be praised for your mistakes, you'll feel proud of yourself once you realize those mistakes and you fix them. Or at least you try to fix them. If you try and fail, it's heartbreaking. But guess fucking what? You can try again. You can fucking try again. So don't lose hope just because you did shit this time or did mediocre. You still have hope. You can do better. I know every fucking person has the potential to do better. There's always potential in every fucking person. No matter where you're from, no matter what school you go to, no matter what age you have, no matter what type of person you think you are, everyone has potential. And we need to start realizing that we have potential and we can't just waste it on bullshit, okay? We can't waste it on watching Netflix all day. We can't waste it on just working on school. We need to have extra shit. We need to have a fucking life. Like, okay, I get it. Look, for the people who are lifeless during exam season, look, go ahead. Don't worry. It's fine. I go lifeless as well. Like, currently I don't have a life. I'm just studying, basically, the whole time. It's fine. But once your exam seasons are over, focus on yourself. Focus on your mental health. Focus on the person you want to be. Okay, so I'm back. Yay. I'm extremely tired. And I have about a 2-hour break. And in that 2-hour break, I need to do a couple history questions. Now, this is the thing. Those history questions are for revision worksheets, don't really help me that much. So I'm gonna do just like a couple of those revision worksheets, and then I'm gonna straight up go to Lazy Man flashcards, because that seems more efficient and that personally for me works better. Look at this camera angle's ass, but okay, you can't see me. Just put a black screen. My teacher came at about 4, left at about 10. My head feels fucking fried. Tomorrow I'm gonna need to fucking cram for the history exam. I feel sad. I wanna go to sleep now. It's 10. I'm gonna sleep at like 11. Wake up at 6. Get to work. From yesterday, I got about like 3 topics almost. Like, I got this one in 80%. This one's really weak, so my plan is to get through this one as much as I can in the morning, because my teacher's also gonna be coming at about 9. I've woken up early so I can study, because I also have an English class that I need to go to, which I don't know, I'm thinking of not going because I don't want to do bad in history, because it's a fairly simple subject. I'm just gonna try my best to get as much information as I can into my head. Basically, I've been studying and I realized I cannot do the lazy man flashcards because the book has the information in such an unorganized way, and I was like, you know what, this is not happening right now. So instead I just switched to flashcards, and I basically marked the ones which are important. If I can do these, then I hypothetically should have most of the exam in my brain. Then if I still have time after doing these specific flashcards and then doing everything else for all the other chapters, if I still have time after that, then I'm gonna be doing the rest of the flashcards, because I'm trying to prioritize in the high yield stuff. Okay, so post looking at about 12 years of past papers, I looked till 2010, and there is 0 questions for the Nawab chapter. 0. Over the past 10 years, 0 questions. I mean, can I be more I'm gonna eat my breakfast, and then I'm gonna go to school, and hopefully this exam goes well. Funny enough, the exam went amazing, somehow. More than half of the paper was just past papers, and I studied past papers, so first assignment is done. I wrote myself a blog. My teacher said, you did good, every point is there. It's just you need to work on your spelling. And I got like a 50% there. And if I can fix my spelling, it's basically 100. Okay, so basically I've written the second blog, I'm writing blogs first. I wrote 10 marks each. The first one, I would say I got like 50%. The second one, I think I definitely got lower than a 50%. I'm gonna do the correction, and then I'm gonna move on to some essay writing. There's 3 essays. I feel like I could get myself like a 60. Look, for this Bangla, like I've been saying this for the whole year, basically. But for this exam, all I need to do is just get like a 60 and above. Because the passing mark is 55. If I get a 60 and above, I'll be happy with it. I'll be fine. Yeah, I'm just really scared. But I'm hoping for the best of being able to answer everything. Look, I just want to answer everything. Even if it's wrong, the miss will have a little bit of pity in me and will give me some grace marks so I can at least pass. You know, because I don't want to leave anything fucking empty, okay? Even if I don't know the answer, I will write my best guess. For half yearlies, I almost passed and I didn't even write everything. I was daydreaming half of the time because I was like, what the how the am I gonna pass this exam? This time, I'm gonna make sure I finish the whole paper. And I'm gonna make sure my grammar is, because like I have a lot of grammar mistakes. It's that I say the words, but then I write something else, and I don't recheck it, which is
Okay. Can I get you a flashlight?
I would prefer a headlamp, such as one would use.
Yesterday, after my teacher went away, I didn't study that much because I was kind of confident on my abilities. But right now it's the morning, I'm really stressed. And during this exam, my only goal is, with a calm mind, answer everything. Even if I think I don't know the answer, I'm gonna write something. Because then the teachers will at least give me a bit of pity and give me some grace marks, hopefully. For some reason, I have this, I would say it's sort of a bad habit, which is I smile when I'm stressed. It's a coping mechanism, and I do that way too many times, and people think I'm psychotic, which, let's be honest, I probably am. But yeah, I'm worried, I'm scared, but hopefully it goes good, hopefully. If it doesn't, I might cry. Bro, it looks like I'm already crying. I saw this Instagram reel the other day of saying when you stress, you're just giving into the fact that a moment in the future is more important than life itself. Which really made me think, and I was like, you know what? It is true. When I'm stressing for the future. I'm not really most of the time. I'm not stressing for what's gonna happen, what's happening right now. I'm stressing for what's gonna happen in the future. Anyways, enough this self-help bullshit talk. I'm stressed, man. Oh, okay, now it's okay. Keep calm. We'll be good to go. Yeah, let's go give the exam. So the Bangla exam, I answered most of the paper. I almost finished the paper. I couldn't answer about 6 marks worth of questions because I didn't have time at the end, which is fine, I guess, because the exam's out of 75 when I thought it's out of 100. That's a new. I could answer most of it except 6 marks. I daydreamed a less for this exam. Almost none of the questions that I had been like studying fairly hard for the past like couple weeks came. Like the essays that I basically memorized, I if those essays would come, I would probably get full marks on those. But a completely different essay came. I kind of knew that this was gonna happen. That's kind of why I did not revise all the essays. I was just too lazy to revise them. Anyways, we have the geography exam the day after tomorrow. Today I was meant to go to my English coaching, but guess what happened? I don't have my car. She already sent me a couple assignments. My plan is to do all these assignments, and then I just come on Wednesday and I'd be like, Miss, my exam's tomorrow. Can you please check these, give me feedback, and I'll do a paper. So, I finished my first essay, and we had 6 minutes left. Okay, so basically, second assignment done. We're done writing the letter. But there's a twist, okay? Yeah, we have 15 minutes left. Why? How? Well, I searched up this. Basically, I asked ChatGPT for a sample introduction paragraph for a letter of complaint. And I realized this goes perfectly with what I'm trying to write. So I basically copy-pasted this. And I'm thinking of making an Enki deck with having an introduction paragraph and then like a deck for an introduction paragraph and a deck for a conclusion paragraph. I just wanted an introduction paragraph because I'm personally, most of the time I don't know what to write in an introduction paragraph. I feel like that's a decent plan. It would save me time. I could look, I finished this essay in 15 minutes of just using this format, and I had to constantly look at the screen as well, so that took a bit of time. Imagine what would happen if I knew the whole format in my head and I would just put in the blanks. I feel like I could probably be finished with a letter in 10 minutes, which sounds insane, but it's 200 words and I definitely think it's possible. So yeah, I'm gonna go with this. It's gonna save me time and I can focus on other things. So I just got to know that my teacher's not going to be coming today. She told me to study by myself. I'm just going to be studying geography for the rest of the night, because currently geography is a priority because we have about 11 chapters and I don't even know one whole chapter really well. So currently what I'm going to do is start a 30-minute session, and I'm going to set the bar really low and I'm going to try to achieve it, which is basically just be able to answer one question easily from every single topic. The bar is really low here, so yeah, I'll do that, and then if I can pull it off in 30 minutes, I'm going to do 2 questions for every chapter, and then like it'll slowly increase, you get what I mean. But yeah, so overall then I would have like a decent grasp of everything, which yeah, I feel like I'm getting better at cramming. This is hopefully the last time I'm cramming for exams, because from next year I'm gonna focus on cramming at the start of the year. So basically I'm gonna go to sleep now. It's 10. We did basically one question from each one. We're on like 450% or some shit like that, and we need to get to 1100. So yeah, we're somewhat on the way there. But inshallah tomorrow we're gonna be able to cram. It's a lot to cram, but I believe we can do it. And if I can't cram most of the things by midday, I'm just gonna use the history route of just going through past papers. But this time I actually need to go search through past papers because I don't have them written. Anyways, I'm gonna go to bed now. It's 10. I'll wake up early. I'll try my best too. So yeah, my eyes look red. Okay. Bye-bye.
So fly day Chinatown 真夜中の人混みに So fly day Chinatown 弾けるネオンサイン